Hello and welcome back to the channel, friends. It is great to be here, and I hope you're doing well. Today, we're rocking and rolling with some more WhatRogue Exile Land, and we are continuing on with our existing playthrough. We have made it to the Death Desert, which is essentially the second world. Now, if you want to know how we got here, then check out the first video in the series. I will link it in the video description below. And while you're down there, smash the like button if you're liking the WhatRogue Exile Land, and if you're new here, then please consider becoming a subscriber. Join a growing community. Would absolutely love to have you. So without further ado, my friends, we're going to hop on in. Let's go. All right, we're going to continue, of course, and onto the Death Desert. We find ourselves, we got a battle with a minion, but first, let's quickly review how we got here, right? So we've been putting together a really strong deck, mostly with powerful ranged units. So the first one to highlight here is the Castle Fire Archer. 3 attack, 2 HP. But the very nice thing about this particular unit is it has a range of 2 to 3, right? And its attack also applies burn. It is a 3-star unit, which is quite nice. Then next up, we have the Barber Pursuer. So 6 attack on this individual here. 3 HP. It's got 2 range. A very, very strong ranged attacker. And of course, we do have Buff Chimo the Brave. 5 attack, 6 HP. And also gets a stack of engagement when taking damage. So super good. We've been working on, kind of a defensive build. Still have the longsword, got a bit of attack magic. We got this very nice Brave Slam, which can help us keep that HP bar topped up. And of course, the Space Dagger, allowing us to attack diagonally. So that's kind of how we got here, and frankly, we were able to pretty much steamroll through Chapter 1. So let's see what Chapter 2 has in store for us today. So in with a battle with a minion. Let's go. Alright, we have the God of Death keeps wandering in the Death Desert. And as more and more of you become thirsty, he is getting closer and closer to you. So that's kind of an ominous statement there. Do we fight the God of Death at the end of this chapter? I guess we're going to find out. Not sure how long this game is, but excited to find out. So we have Lazy Death. Defeated randomly shatters a wounded follower. Okay. And then draw. Okay. 35 HP on this individual here. And what does he do? Gains +1 attack for each enemy unit that dies. Okay, got it. Alright, well, we should be able to take him out from range as we have so typically done in this particular playthrough. And let's see what we have. So we have adequate spacing, right? So what I can do is I can start shifting left. Kind of get him. Let's save Buff Chimo. Let's redraw this one. And I think I can redraw attack magic as well. And let's see what we can get. Okay, so we do get the Barber Pursuers. And he's, of course, got Lazy Death. Randomly shatters a wounded follower. Okay. So, randomly shatters his own units, which of course will buff up Appointed Death, if I'm reading that correctly. Alright, so let's move Brave Knight Arthur over. Let's get Buff Chimo up on the field here, and I'm going to wait before summoning you, because when he enters, return a random adjacent. Never mind, adjacent. So we can go ahead and throw him out there as well. Alright, very nice. Let's throw the longsword on Arthur, and let's call that a turn. Actually, maybe I should do this as well. Aha, okay, so now it's... I see. Okay, well, that's okay. Still worked out anyways. Let's go ahead and end our turn there. I also have a bunch of these potions. I mean, we could start using these as well. Don't necessarily need to at this current point, but certainly could. Let's see. So, Chimo the Brave. Let's get Buff Chimo up 1. Let's move you up 1 to shoot this guy here. And let's see. Does he gain an attack? No, he doesn't. Gain +1 attack for each enemy unit that dies. Okay, so that's my units. Alright, I'm not really finding myself in the habit of letting my own units perish. And it looks like Chimo comes back again. I guess I don't understand. So I guess let's resummon him. And let's get down our Castle Archer as well, who can, of course, start ranging this guy, which is quite nice. Let's get a defense on Arthur. And let's move him up. And let's see what he does. He's going to draw. So randomly attacks an enemy unit to cause damage and restore an equal amount of HP to yourself. Repeat twice. What? Alright, well. Okay, it's random. Alright, that was a little more underwhelming than I thought. So let's get some damage on this guy. What do you say? Let's shoot him. You bet. Let's move you down. Get a fire stack on you. See that fire proc off there. Quite nice. And let's go ahead and get Buff Chimo a step closer to defeating the enemy. Let's attack him. The longsword, and then... I suppose we can brave... Nah, I'm going to hold off on that. Let's go ahead and summon a buff Chimo. Well, a not buff Chimo, I suppose. However, they do come on the field pretty buff. I mean, we've really put together a pretty strong kit overall, I would say, in this particular playthrough. So let's shoot them down. I mean, you can see the effectiveness of our ranged units. High damage. They're really good. Let's hit them. Let's get a shield on you. And his long sword broke, so let's throw the space dagger on him. Let's cast some attack magic. You take out him. Buff Chimo, take him out. And then move yourself over. He's a force that cannot be stopped. Let's go. We're in a really good position. And kind of what I've been focusing on with this particular playthrough is upgrading my units versus just getting a super large deck, right? That was the thing I learned in my very first playthrough of this. I had a really large deck, and you want to be cycling through your most impactful cards, right? And a smaller deck allows you to do that. So what do we have for our loots? We have Brave Roar. Grant all allied units attack +2 this turn. Wow. Does cost 2 mana, but certainly tempting. We also have a Knight Warlord. Adjacent allied units get thrust 1 this turn, allowing them to move extra times. I mean, that's also kind of tempting. Pretty strong unit there. It's also level 2 if you notice. We also have another Castle Archer here. So arching 3, one more level up gets him to a 3-star, and we can make him another Burn Archer or maybe a Swift Archer as well. Got another Space Dagger. I mean, the Space Dagger is a really useful item. Man, we've got some good ones in this. I mean, do I need another frontline attacker with the Knight Warlord? Not really. Could I use another Castle Archer? Perhaps. Yeah, let's go with the level 2 Castle Archer. I'm okay with that. And we have the Exorcist. So let's see what he does. Give me what you don't want. Okay, so you can remove cards from deck in exchange for a crystal, it looks like. So let's say I wanted to get rid of this. Okay, you gotta pay crystals. Okay, so that is how you call your deck. The Exorcist. Got a random event or another fight. Let's go with the event. Let's see. The ground under you collapses suddenly and you fall into a dark lair. A faint glow from deep inside catches everyone's attention. So we can leave or we can get in there. 50% probability to get 2 crystals. 50% probability to remove a minion from the deck. I mean, it's kind of tempting to get the crystals, right? But if we get on the negative side of this, then I might lose one of my best cards. So no, I'm not going to risk that. Let's get into another battle here. And looks like we have this, like, snail-looking dude. Alright, so a snail dragon. Range 2. Each time it takes damage, gain 1 block. Okay. It's actually a pretty good skill. Snail dragon larva. When it's defeated, deals 3 damage to snail dragon and grants it spell enhancement 1 for the turn. Spells deal extra damage. Okay, got it. And then he's got weathering. Deal 4 damage to all enemies within range 2 to share. Interesting. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. What I do know is what we've been doing has been working. Alright, Space Dagger, we'll keep that. Defense. Don't think I need that so early. This is not a buff Chimo. So let's go ahead and draw these 2 again. Nice, we get the Barber Pursuer. So let's see here. Before I summon him, I think I can probably... Let's move you over. And let's get... So let's see, where are you going to go? I'm going to go here or here and then summon... This guy does have... He can attack at adjacent range. So I'm cool with this. Let's do that, and then let's get our Castle Archer. This is a level 2 one, but of course he still has the 3 range. Let's get him down as well. And then we got Buff Chimo as well. Beautiful. So let's throw Buff Chimo right there. Let's get some defense on him. We don't have the mana. That's alright. This is end our turn there. Alright, so he comes over. He uses his ranged attack, but, you know, better Chimo than Arthur. Alright, so we have the Castle Fire Archer. I think what I want to do is... Let's move you up. and have you attack. Boom. Okay, so this guy takes a hit and then he gains a block. Alright. So let's move Buff Chimo up on him. Give him some defense. Let's move Arthur up as well. And let's get the Castle Archer right here. And I think this Castle Archer is going to have to go around the cacti. That's okay. And it looks like this guy could get right up on him. Why don't we do that? I don't want him summoning guys off to the side here, you know what I mean? Alright, end the turn there. I could attack him, but he had a block on him anyway, so what's the point? And he uses his spell, which is pretty strong. However, he's about to find a world of hurt here. So let's hit him. Boom, and he gets that block on him, of course. So let's get Arthur up there to hit him with some attack magic. You bet. Buff Chimo, this is the hit that needs to happen with that 7. You bet. Let's get a defense on Arthur. Let's move you up 1. And then I don't need to attack him because I don't want to use durability on my Space Dagger. So that is good right about there. Now let's see what he does. So he's going to hit Arthur, who just sheds the damage with this block. And he does have this powerful weathering spell again. Okay, so he's got a block on him. So let's go ahead and hit you and then move this Chimo over. That does remove his block. So Castle Archer, let's see. Let's hit him with Buff Chimo. Puts on the block. Let's hit him with this Archer. Takes off the block. Let's move you up. Hit you. He's got 4 HP left. Let's hit him with attack magic to remove the block. And then with Arthur again here to eliminate the boss. You bet. Plus got our HP back. Very nice. Another resounding victory. Alright, so for our loot, we have the Wandering Swordsman, a 2-star. Engagement 3. Interesting. We also have Ninja Chimo, a 1-star. Then the Fencing Expert, a 1-star. I'm good. I'm going to take the crystals. Alright, we have an elite fight. What's the wish for? Looks like some kind of genie-looking dude. Okay. Yeah, he's a genie. He's got a little lamp there. 45 HP, does 3 attack. Assign the opponent a Desert Caravan Survivor follower when the battle begins. When it's defeated, it shatters your heroes. This guy's a large unit, takes up to 4 tiles and can pass through obstacles. He also has an Undead Adventurer. Immune to normal attacks. Okay. Desert Caravan Wand deals 1 damage to all enemy units. And Weathering. So he's got that spell again. So the Desert Caravan Survivor appears to have 1 attack and 8 HP. Alright, well we have defensive spells that we can use to help prop them up. Let's see how quickly we can take this guy down. I mean, he has a big unit, so we can get a lot of flak on him for sure. Alright, so defense. I think I will hold on to defense to start with. Longsword, we can roll that, and Chain Hammer, we can roll that. Let's keep our Castle Fire Archer. Okay, so this guy has 8 HP. We don't want him to be defeated. Okay, so he's going to be... So he's got this Desert Caravan Wand. That'll hit everybody. So let's throw a defense on you. And let's bump you back. Let's get you down on the field. And again, throw the defense on him. Try to keep his HP as high as possible. And let's switch places, Arthur, with this guy. This guy will probably just be safely in the back corner. Don't want anything crazy happening to him. Let's end our turn there, and of course he's going to use this. It'll hit Arthur for 1. The rest of the damage has been shed, though, and now we can actually start getting some attacks on this guy. Alright, so we got the basic Chimo. So he's going to summon some undead adventurers, and then he's got his Desert Caravan Wand again. Alright, well, let's shoot him for 5. We got the Space Dagger, so we can attack diagonally. Let's definitely do that. Boom, nice hit. Let's get another Castle Archer. down this way. Let's get a block on this castle archer. Let's get a Chimo right here. And we'll just kind of surround him and try to overwhelm him maybe a little bit. Let's move you to the back corner so you don't take unnecessary hits. Alright, so he takes a couple of burn stack damage. He does use his mass attack. This guy's down to 7. And these guys are used as decoys, like shields. Okay, well, we're not really focused on them. So we're going to focus on the big genie guy. So let's take him out. Little space dagger action from the side. Is this doing normal damage? I think that's the question. Let's see. Okay, that's not considered normal damage. Yeah, so normal attack. Ineffective against these guys, but spells are not that way. Okay, so this guy sends the castle archer back to the deck. I actually think I'm okay with that. So when he enters battle, return a random adjacent follower to the hand. Alright, well, let's bump Arthur over. Let's summon Buff Chimo. Just the people's champ, of course. Let's get the hit there. The space dagger does break, which is okay. Let's get you up here, and we have a weathering coming our way. Which is kind of scary. But that's alright. I think we're looking really good. We got a lot of DPS on the field right now. Okay, so Buff Chimo takes a hit for 5. This guy knocks out the archer. And we actually might be able to take him out this turn, especially because this guy's doing 8 damage, which is absolutely insane. So let's hit him. Yeah, you bet. This guy's going down. Buff Chimo could take him out right now if he wanted to. Let's get the sword on Arthur. He's down to 21 HP, so what I want to do is this. I want to strike him with this attack here. Of course, we have the cleave. And then go ahead and do Brave Slam, which will give us some HP back. As long as it kills. Very useful spell. I think I actually want to try to level it up. But we move on here, and we get another Barber Master if we like. Knight Supply Officer. Another defensive spell. The Barber Master is only level 1. Not great. But what is this? Magic Sword. This follower will attack a random adjacent enemy after your hero's attack. So it's a treasure card. This follower will attack a random adjacent enemy after your hero's attack. Okay, so it's got to be adjacent. It doesn't do any damage, though. It's got 0 attack. So I can get 2 rewards for free. I'm going to take this one. And then the crystal. And then I think I'm okay selling that magic sword. So Slam. Your weapons attack +2, but durability decreases by an extra point per attack. Otherwise, we have Thorny Armor. Hero gains Thorns 1. When attacked, deal X damage to the attacker. Draw 1 more card every turn. Knowledge. Yeah, that's tremendous. Alright, so the Exorcist. Exchange crystals. Let's sell this to you. For 3 crystals. Absolutely, we'll be taking that. However, it'd be great to find a shop to upgrade, or a sage, or whatever it is. I think it's the sage that upgrades your cards for you. Let's go to the story event. Thank you for saving me. The caravan has... It's not that guy who was here. It's something that would make plants grow out of people. Yikes. Water, and pointing to the south. Okay. Gotta find the oasis. And here we go. The traveling merchant. Let's see what you have. So 50% off the mountain splitter. We got the stimulant potion. Stone skin. We also have a sturdy longsword. So this is a 3-star sword. Plus 2 attack when you enter in the turn. Plus it has 3 attack as well. And that costs 6 crystals. Yikes. Okay, I think I'm good on that for now. A level 2 Brave Roar, though. This is also kind of tempting. Costs 4 crystals. I mean, what am I trying to upgrade? Probably you to level 3 for sure. And then this, the Brave Slam. So yeah, I think we're good. Let's go to the minion. Alright, so what is this guy all about? Twins. Grants another Twins combo 2 when it's defeated. Green Star Engineer. Range 3. Start a turn, upgrades 1 of the twins, granting it attack +1 or shield 1 randomly. Okay, so this guy is arching. And then they have Rain of Arrows. Deals 1 damage 3 times to all units within a straight line of range 3. Okay, so we got to stay out of his range 3. Which, of course, we're in right now. We got 2 of these guys on the field. Alright, so select the card we want to redraw. So we can actually get on this guy right away if we do this right. So let's keep Chimo. Let's keep the Chain Hammer. Longsword, yes. Defense, yes. I actually think this is a pretty good opening deck. So let's keep it all. And then here's what we're going to do. We're going to summon Chimo. Then we're going to trade places with Chimo. I like to call this slingshotting, right? We can slingshot our way into battle. Let's get the Castle Archer down. Let's get a defense on Arthur. Let's get the longsword on Arthur. And let's bump Arthur up 1 to do some face-to-face combat, right? Get acquainted, to say hi, maybe a little bit. That's right, twin. Take that. Alright, cool. Good, effective opening turn. He takes a hit there, but of course that is blocked off. So upgrades 1 of the twins. The start of the turn. Okay, so these guys, you don't want these guys to stock up. Now he has the Rain of Arrows attack. Okay, so let's figure this out. Let's get this guy out on the field because he's... Actually, we have buff Chimo. Let's get buff Chimo out on the field. I mean, maybe I should look at trying to get another Chimo upgraded as well. Alright, let's move you up. Let's move you over so you can take the shot. We might be able to get this guy down this turn, actually. Hit him with the attack spell. Got Brave Slam, which is going to do 2 damage. He hits for 4. Just not quite. Let's get a regular Chimo out there as well. Let's hit him. He's going to do Rain of Arrows right down this way. But if I do this, then we can return him to our hand so he doesn't take that attack. Alright, looking good. Alright, Rain of Arrows. No, never mind, he didn't use it. Alright, so that Chimo, the decoy Chimo, if you will. Oh, never mind, he used it, alright. The decoy Chimo got eliminated, which is great. Like, that's just fine. So now we can take this guy out with ease. Do I want to do so? Doesn't look like I have the opportunity with attack magic. So let's step back this way. Wait, this guy can move twice? Since when can he move twice? I mean, it does indeed look like he can... Yeah, he's got thrust. I wonder why. I guess I don't know why, but we'll certainly take that. Huge hit. Space Dagger, yeah, get equipped. Take this guy out. You bet. Now this guy's going to be a little more frenzied and able to combo a little bit more, but we got buff Chimo on him, and he's taking him down like a champ. So let's throw a defense on you and on you. And let's get our Castle Archer back here. Looking good. Should be able to simply just mop the floor with these guys. Alright, so that's kind of ferocious, right? That's a lot of attacks for sure. But we got this one all wrapped up. So hit for 6, get the kill, get the win, and get that HP back to full, you bet. Twins, you got nothing. Alright, what do we have? We have the Barrier Sword. When you enter self and a random adjacent allied follower, gain block +1. It's another way to block. It does give you +1 attack. Either that or I take the crystal. What does this upgrade look like? Self and a random adjacent allied follower gain block 2. Self and all adjacent allied followers gain block 2. Counterattack. I mean, it's actually pretty good, but it does, you know, occupy your equipment slot, right? And I've got some pretty effective equipment that we've been kind of going in on, so I'll just take the crystal. I'm fine with that. I don't want a large deck. I want a small deck. Random events. Let's check with the merchant first. He's got that sharp longsword. It's 50% off. This does 4 attack. I mean, plus 4 attack for 3 crystals. Yeah, don't mind if I do. 50% off, right? Gotta love the sell price. Or the sale price, I should say. We've got the archaeologist, so attack +2 to your units in the next battle. 50% probability to get a treasure chest. 50% probability to enter a battle. I'm not too concerned with the battle. I'm really, really confident with this deck and our team. So let's touch the statue. Alright, so we got the treasure chest. Some cards in the chest. You can acquire as many as you want. Tough sharpening. 3-star. Exhaust. Grant a unit attack +2. We also have unhatchable dragon egg, which is a treasure. We can simply just sell that. I mean, it can't move. It does splash damage. It's got 2 range, but it can't move. We kind of have like a mobile deck. So I'll take all 3. I think this one's pretty good. I'll take all 3, and then we'll go back to our merchant pal here. Let's go back to the exorcist, actually. And let's get some crystals out of this. So 3 more crystals there. Tremendous. And in with the fight with a minion. This guy has a lot of eyes. A multi-eyed kid. Alright, so range 2. That's his only quality, it looks like. So neurotoxin. Put a neurotoxin in your opponent's deck. Exhaust. Deal 2 damage on your hero when this card is drawn. Okay. Control mind. Opponent draws a card and grants all his units weakness 2. When taking damage, but not because of this effect, take an extra damage. Okay, got it. Alright, so this guy's going to try to whittle us down, looks like. Let's see if we can take him out quickly. The multi-eyed kid. Alright, so there's a lot of distance. So let's go ahead and... you get attack +2 permanently in the battle, it looks like, with this tough sharpening. So I don't need the defense. I don't need the attack magic. We got the basic longsword. Can go off of that as well. Let's get some units. Alright, so we do get the castle archer. So I think what I want to do is get him over here. Use his superior range. So let's bump over Arthur. Let's throw you down. Space dagger for Arthur is fine with me. And then let's get just a basic Chimo on the helm. Got to get in there quick on him. In fact, I could... we've got the sharp longsword as well. I think I'm good. Let's end our turn there. Alright, so he's going to use neurotoxin. So now whenever I draw that card, he takes a hit. So let's get a defense on him preemptively. Let's bump the castle archer over and take the shot. You bet. Let's summon another castle archer right there. We got buff Chimo as well. So buff Chimo can go right there. And this brave slam is going to be useful. He's got the space dagger, so he can attack from this position right here. So we're looking good. What's he going to do now? Okay, we should have taken a damage, but we didn't. So he's just debuffing. So he's got... I guess I don't fully recall exactly what's happening with that spell he cast, but we have Control Mind. Let's hit him big. Let's move you back. Arthur, you hit him diagonally with your space dagger. This guy already attacked, correct? He did. Okay, so we can unsummon you, that's fine. And let's get you back out there. Let's get a defense on Arthur and end the turn there. Okay, so I mean, yeah, this guy, it's kind of one of those, it's one of those enemies that can get out of control if you don't get him down fast enough, right? But I think we're going to be able to take him out this turn because just got too much damage on the field. Space Dagger breaks. That's okay. Take him out. Not a problem. Alright, another victory. Almost to another level up, actually, as well. And what do we have? So we have the longsword, a knight statue that's level 2. It's a guardian, it can't move. We need to be mobile with this deck. So let's take the crystal instead, and we have the forest sage. Alright, this is what I was looking for. So this guy will upgrade cards for us. This brave slam, I think I should probably get this castle archer. So we have 2 of them, you know what I mean? 2 fire archers. Yes, absolutely. Then actually, let me see. So what does it take to upgrade this? So 3. I think going to the exorcist. Let's get rid of our basic longsword. Gotta pay 2 crystals for it, but let's cull our deck down just a little bit, right? Then is it time to move off the space dagger? I don't think so. Plus 3 attack is too nice. Let's go in versus this skeletal archer maybe looking minion. Let's go. Lots of ranged units in the desert here so far. Bone Bandit Leader. Range 3. Start of the turn deals damage to an enemy hero for 1 time. If your hero or the enemy hero has moved, remove this effect. Okay, so we gotta stay mobile. Bone Bandit. Engagement 2. Able to emerge from anywhere. Okay. He's got 2 HP though. Enhance obtains attack plus 1. Rain of arrows. Alright, got it. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Just gotta stay mobile. So we got 2 castle fire archers to start off with. That's great. Tough sharpening. I like that. Sharp longsword, you bet. Let's get rid of the attack magic. Let's see. Okay, so we do get the barber guy. Alright, so I think... So let's do this. Let's move Arthur up. Let's get the barber down right there. He's in range. Be able to shoot him down. A castle fire archer. Let's get him out there right here. And then another one right there. So now we got this whole backline covered, right? Wherever this guy chooses to move, we'll be able to get some shots on him. Let's get the sharp longsword on Arthur. He's got range 3. Guess I'm wondering, do I throw this tough sharpening on like this guy and just make him like an absolute beast? Or do we maybe go Arthur with it? Let's throw it on this guy. Alright, looking good. Alright, so he shoots him down. That's kind of what I was expecting. Alright, so now these guys are coming in. Surrounding my castle archer, which isn't good. I don't like that. Okay, so what do we have to do? We have to get... This guy does have thrust, so he can actually go boom and boom. Or I could attack him and then move twice. I think I should do that. So attack him. Deals damage to an enemy hero for 1 time. If your hero or the enemy hero has moved, remove this effect. So I think since I just moved there, we're good. I think is how I read that. But let's get involved with Arthur here. In fact, I want to throw a defense on you as well. Be nice to save you in that 6 attack. Alright, let's bump you over. Let's use a Brave Slam to restore some of our HP. Boom. Oh, we're full? Thought I had 28 max. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's hit you with the attack spell. Let's hit you in melee range. Let's go. Alright, big hit there. This guy has just engagement 2. So let's bump you over. Okay, so he takes a shot. Maybe it's whenever we move. I guess I'm having trouble understanding exactly what that effect is. But that hurts. Because we had a lot invested in that guy, of course. Alright, he does arrow rain. Alright, we got buff Chimo on the field, though. This guy has thrust. So I can get him right here. However, if he moves... at the start of the turn... So I think if you move more than once, maybe you don't take that shot. So if I get this on you... So he's not taking that damage now? Yeah, I'm confused by it. Confused. Let me know in the comment section if you know what's going on. Hit him with the attack magic. We just kind of have to whittle him down. So let's get a Chimo there and a Chimo here. Let's get some Chimos everywhere. And let's hit him again. 15, the longsword does break. That's okay. Unfortunately, Arthur's going to be taking a little bit of damage here for sure. That's undeniable. Now they're going to flood the field. Man, they sure do get a lot of summons. Okay, so let's go ahead and... I think we can get them 7 and 6. So if I use both attack spells, let's do this. Attack spell. Attack spell. Let's get defense on Arthur. Defense on you as well. Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and switch places with buff Chimo. And he takes a hit. We get 5 HP back, though, thankfully. And that was kind of a confusing battle. It was hard to really read exactly what was going on. Not sure if it was some kind of translation error or... maybe you're smarter than me. That could very well be. Could very well be. Let me know in the comment section below if you knew what was going on in that particular battle. We have a Burning Heart. So this is a treasure card. When it enters, restores 6 HP for your hero. When it's defeated, shatters your hero. It has 1 HP. Wow. That's a risk-reward type thing for sure. And it can't upgrade, huh? I think I will take it because we can sell it for 3 crystals, but I don't like that, obviously. Shatters your hero, that means you lose your run. Legion Recruit. Each loot grants an extra follower choice. Okay? We have Power. Attack of your hero +1, but max HP -2. Engagement Skill. Your hero gains engagement 2. Alright, so we do have engagement 1, I do believe. Oh, he's already got that one. Well, let's take this then. I mean, HP -2 isn't great, but attack +1 is. So I'll take it. In fact, I was under the impression we had 28 HP, but I could be wrong. So let's go to the Forest Sage and drop off the Burning Heart. Alright, got 3 crystals for that. Now we can upgrade. I want to upgrade this Brave Slam. Correct. Let's upgrade it. And now it's hitting for 3 damage and restoring 3 HP. I want to get that all the way up. It's the key to staying healthy. Let's go to the random event first. Shiny stuff. Gain 3 crystals. Something powerful. Choose 1 from 3 random star warrior spell cards. Choose 1 from 3 random star warrior spell cards. So I believe it's supposed to say choose 1 from 3 random 3-star warrior spell cards. Let's get the crystals. Let's go to the merchant actually, see if he's got any deals for us. Mountain Splitter, Brave Roar. All allied units +3 attack this turn. I need 4 crystals for it. Maybe if I stumble into a 4th crystal we can do it, but got another fight here with the minion. Let's go. Skeleton Berserker. Okay. Gain 2 block when the turn ends. He's got the Mountain Splitter. That'll give him the ability to leap and inflict a decent amount of damage. Rapid Sword. Gain Thrust 1. Equip a 2/4 combo 2 sword. So it gives him combo as well. Okay. And then throw weapon. Alright, so this guy's just all about arming himself and taking the fight to us. I think I'm okay with that. So what do we have? He's obviously going to be coming our way, so I want to get some archers down, right? Some ranged units. We've got buff Chimo. That's a good start. And we also have the Barber Pursuers. Alright, so a good start here so far. Let's go ahead and move Arthur up. Let's get our Barber Pursuer right back here. Let's get our buff Chimo right there. Castle Archer. Let's put him right here. So he's going to use this and he's going to gain leap. That'll allow him to move 3 spaces. But I'm going to save my defensive cards for now. Let's just kind of see where he plans to go. Okay, so he comes all the way down and hits Buff Chimo. So he wants this fight. Alright, so let's think about this. Let's get a defense on Buff Chimo. I'm okay with that. And let's go ahead and sharpen him up as well. Actually, let's sharpen up Arthur. Just because he's not going to die, and if he does, the run's over. Anyways, let's throw on the Space Dagger as well. So Chimo has thrust. That means he can move twice. So let's do that. Boom. Alright, so he's in a good spot to attack. We've got Arthur with 8 attack. Very gaudy number, of course. Let's use the attack magic. He's got a block on him. So let's move you over. Let's get you down. You're going to take the shot to destroy the block. Let's get you up here. I mean, he's in the spot that I need him to be in, except for he does have a leap. But let's do some damage. Big hits. He's got a burn stack on him and another 8 hits. Beautiful. Alright, let's see what happens here. He's going to attack Arthur, most likely. Yep. Okay, he hits him hard. That was a really hard hit. If I can do this right, I'll take him out with Brave Slam. And at least get 3 HP back. Would have been nice to get a block there, but we don't have it. He's got 2 block on him. Speaking of block. So let's go ahead and use the attack magic. Let's hit him with this. Okay, that block is gone. So 5. 8. Space Dagger is destroyed. Let's hit him with a 6 shot and then a Brave Slam to at least recoup some of that HP. Excellent. So we're back up to full HP. Quite nice. We'll take it. Alright, a 2-star defense. We've got a 2-star Ninja Chimo with combo 2, 3 HP, 1 attack. Novice Guide. I'm going to take the crystal. And we do have the boss. Okay, so wonder what this guy's all about. We'll find out, but first and foremost, Traveling Merchant. Okay, this is no longer on sale. However, we could still buy it for 4. Otherwise, do I have an opportunity to maybe upgrade? Okay, 5, right. So I either buy Brave Roar, or I don't. And save my crystals. What does this upgrade into? Grant all allied units attack +3 and block 1 this turn. That's absolutely insane. Grant all allied units attack +4 and thrust 1 in this turn. Also, pretty amazing. Yeah, okay, so this spell's good. Let's definitely get it. And nothing much else to do. Let's head on to the boss fight. Let's see what this guy's all about. So it looks like we have strange plants. Twists and turns several times and soon gives off an alluring aroma. You realize it's probably that thing. Cover your noses and get ready to fight, you shout. Alright, so 65 HP. Occupation transfers control to the opponent. This effect can be cancelled if damaged. Large unit takes up 4 tiles and can pass through obstacles. It knocks you back. And then on attack, it inflicts occupation. So this effect can be cancelled if damaged. So I wonder if it's the unit he chooses to occupy or the boss that you have to damage. I think that's my question. We've got a Mad Sentinel, arching 3, vulnerable 1. Okay, so lots of range units in this particular one. We have the Neurotoxin again. And we have Hook. Pull a follower to your side. There are no available tiles nearby. Stun the follower instead. Okay, got it. Well, let's do our best. Boss fight, let's go. At the very least, we have full HP and kind of starts right in the middle there. Let's see. So I do get Brave Roar. That's kind of like a one-turn use thing when I have a lot of units on the field, so we can switch that one out. Brave Slam, I probably don't need that to start with. Chimo, the basic adventurer. Let's get our archers on the field. Continue to do what has made us successful so far. Alright, so Arthur. Bump over. So neurotoxin. Let's get that on you. And this neurotoxin is actually kind of scary because it does exhaust, thankfully, but it deals 2 damage to the hero when the card is drawn, right? So if you have a very small deck and you get overloaded with these things, I mean, that could be bad because we do kind of have a slim deck, if you will. So let's get you down. Let's get you down up here. Space Dagger. I think I'll hold off on equipping that. And let's end the turn there. Let's see what he does. So neurotoxin. He's going to play them both. So I want to keep block on Arthur. Because whenever we draw those, we're going to be taking damage, right? A tough sharpening. I mean, this guy can actually take a shot. I think I should do that. Do I throw it on the Barber Pursuer, though? I mean, he's got thrust. I think I like... I mean, I could also throw it on Arthur as well. Yeah, let's get it on Arthur. For the same rationale as last match. And Castle Fire Archer, yes, let's move him up. Take the shot. Get those burn stacks on him, you bet. And let's get you out there as well. We got a regular Chimo. Not enough mana. Alright, that's okay. Okay, so this guy's going to get unsummoned. That actually might be okay. Except for we don't have enough mana. Okay. Alright, so what's he going to do? He's going to move up 1, and then our Barber Pursuer should be able to get a shot. Except for he can pull a follower to the side. Got it. So maybe I actually do want to move back 1 with him. Well, I suppose, what range does this have? Seems like it can be cast to anywhere, so... Let's just kind of see how this plays out. I do have some of these potions that I can start burning as well. Like maybe I can use that combo potion on our boy, the Barber Pursuer, who gets pulled and he's going to, of course, infect him. Okay, so now the question is... Transfers control to the opponent. This effect can be cancelled if damaged. So if I can get some damage on him, which I can't do right now. So now he's going to bring in some of these creepy looking elves. Alright, so when he gets hook, it's like... It's a big deal. Alright, still got to get in on him. I'm not sure what I want to do about these, this turncoat up here, you know what I mean? Got to stay out of his range, that's for sure. Alright, so let's get up. Start getting some hits on him. In fact, you have thrust, so we can go over. So let's do that. Boom. Hit him. Alright, good hit there. Buff Chimo. Let's throw the Castle Archer right here. Let's go over with you. Let's get a regular Chimo on the field. Should have used that combo potion on Buff Chimo, but we'll live to see another turn. Alright, so everybody gets what? A combo +1? Is that accurate? Okay, so this is kind of starting to get a little bit scary here. Okay, so I could throw defense on Arthur. Got a healing potion as well. One of your units gets combo 1. Can attack X extra times per turn. So I could hit you. Although, I mean, I would take him out though. You know what I mean? I'm going to guess he can't infect my hero. Alright, so I almost have to do this. think I have to move you over and probably take out this guy. You over, take out you. So it has to be done. We got to go combo potion on Arthur here. And we got to take out... Actually, I should have thrown it on this guy so we could have attacked Chimo. Kept him alive. But unfortunately, we have to take him out. And then let's go ahead and throw on this fine longsword. Do I use Brave Roar this turn as well? I need a defense on him. Let's get Chimo right there just to block him in. I'll save the Brave Roar. And let's get the hit. Could I do anything with 4 extra cards? Could maybe summon another unit. Can maybe get some attack magic. I think I'll hold off on that. Alright, as long as you can't infect Arthur. Okay, this guy's getting pretty strong. Like, this deck is real for sure. Definitely have to take him out fast. Alright, so let's get 2 defenses on Arthur. Let's get a Castle Archer. I'm wondering if there's any way I can take out this guy. I could. If we move Arthur over, he's got 2 defense on him. Just got to get out of their lethal range, right? So let's bump you over 1. Let's go Castle Fire Archer over 1 to take out this guy. So let's do this. Take out this guy. And then bump you back over. Keep this little gap here so he can't directly attack you. Chimo, hit him. Yes. Let's put you right here. Let's hit you with this. Bang. Could attack him with Arthur. Could also use the healing potion. Do I need to do that? So he's got Hook. He's going to pull a follower to the side. So he's going to have his choice as to who he wants to corrupt, right? So I think I do need to use the healing potion. And let's attack. Throw the Space Dagger on Arthur. And call it good there. Alright. What you got for me, pal? Bunch of neurotoxins. That's why we got the defense. And he chooses to attack. Okay, so he doesn't actually attack him, though. He used both of his attacks on Arthur. Didn't attack this guy, so he's still under my control, which is great. Very intense fight here. So what's this guy going to do? He's going to come down and shoot Chimo. Chimo, however, is just doing 1 damage. So not that big of a factor. Let's see, Chain Hammer. I think I'll use the Greed Potion. Okay, so we do have the Barber Pursuers now. Very, very strong card. Definitely part of the solution. We also have 2 defenses. So let's get those on Arthur, because we have neurotoxins coming through, right? I'll reinforce. So let's do this. Let's launch our volley of attacks. Burn stacks, you bet. More burn stacks. And then I can get my Barber Pursuer right here. He's going to send him back, which is okay. Send you right here, not enough mana. But of course. Direct attack, alright, he's got 10 HP left. We got 2 more of these Mad Sentinels coming out. I'm not too threatened by that. However, what he will probably do is... he's probably going to... yeah, in fact, this is telegraphed all the way. He's going to kill Chimo here. And then he will move over here and claim the soul of our Barber Pursuer. However, it might not make a difference because he's got 9 HP left. Got Arthur hitting for 8. This guy hitting for 3. I think we'll be okay. Arthur definitely taking some damage, though. Alright, so he moves up there and takes him out, which gives us... Yeah, this gives us the pathway to victory. In fact, we could take him out right now with the Barber Pursuer, or I could wait for Brave Slam. So let's use Attack Magic and Brave Slam for the victory. Restore some of that just crippled HP for sure. Death Desert, defeat the boss in 2F. Overture of Sword and something or another. Oh, Sword and Fire 2. Alright, excellent. So we beat that boss. That was definitely the most intense fight I've had in this game so far. Really made me think. And it really made me happy the way I've been building this deck. I think we have something strong. Absolutely. What's this guy do? Castle Sentinel arching to deal 2 damage to the enemy hero when it enters. Otherwise, we have Strange Plants. It's a treasure. When you take damage, deals the same damage to enemy heroes. Interesting. Well, we'll definitely take that. Stone Skin Potion. We got the long barrel. Attack range up. Does this kind of go well with... Now, we need Arthur as our frontline guy. So let's do that and let's take the crystal. New talent we have. Shield Proficient. Lose 1 HP at the beginning of each turn but gain a block. Flame Blade. Your hero gets Arsonist. Power deals extra damage to the number of burn layers on the target. So think about that as a pair with our Castle Fire Archer. Pretty good, actually. Where we have Frenzy. Take 1 damage when the turn begins and attack +2 in the turn. Let's go with Flame Blade. Pairs really, really well. We got 2 of those Castle Fire Archers. And somebody pointed out in my last video where, of course, we got to the end, defeated the boss, that yes, there is a treasure chest here, and I failed to get this. So I'm going to definitely get it this time. And what do we have? Select the artifact to keep. Okay, so whenever an enemy is affected by burn, follow up with 1 additional burn. It's a treasure card. Okay. We have Exile Shield. When your unit gains block, each block inflicts 1 damage to all adjacent units. And we have the Resurrection Cross. When your HP reaches 0, restore 10 HP and remove the card from the game permanently. Yeah, I'll take that. Sounds fine to me. Does that actually go in your deck then? No, I didn't think so. Strange Plants, I don't like it. We're going to sell it for some crystals. Absolutely. Now we have 4 crystals. Pretty darn close to getting that Brave Slam upgraded. So let's go to the story events. You smell the stink of black magic, and it stretches from the Death Desert to the Dark Crystal Castle by the lava flow. We have to take the risk and check things out in the Dark Crystal Castle by the lava flow. All right, well, let's do it. Continue the adventure. You bet. So let's pop on in there and see what the Dark Castle is all about. Ah, the Spring Festival is here, says a minion. And this is where we're at. So we managed to conquer the desert, and now we find ourselves in the lava flow. So this is, of course, going to be what we tackle in a future episode. Now, if you want to see that future episode, smash that like button, of course. Let me know in the comment section below what you're thinking about WhatRogue Exile Land. Having a blast with this game. I think we're putting together a really strong deck. I think we were certainly tested against that boss at the end of the second map there. But we managed to prevail, and I think the gimmick with that boss, right, taking the souls of your own creatures, really worked against us. Was really scary, especially when our 8 attack archer got taken, right? But that is also something that I like about this game. It kind of makes you think. It kind of makes you plan ahead. Kind of makes you figure out things sort of in the fray of battle to prevent losing, essentially. So this has been WhatRogue Exile Land. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel, please. We'd love to have you in a growing community. Of course, stay tuned for plenty more fun content. Pretty much on the daily, we are releasing very, very regularly here. So if you're enjoying the content, then subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have ya. And with that said, my friends, I'm going to get on out of here. Thanks again so much, and I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.